tell you how I did this and did that and all of that. But Maria was coming around, and actually, she and I had a good relationship. I the one that kind of introduced her to Suge because Daz was always beating up on her, and
wow.
and I used to, you know, be like her confidant or somebody that she could talk to, and so I introduced them and all of that, and then she and I had a good relationship, and so he was out there talking about how he had all these Tupac masters, and he had all these reels and all of that,
right?
And so he had a studio at his house where they were living, and so you know we got close to her, and we got her to bring the studio. We got her to bring the reels that he allegedly had up to the studio. And then we didn't even tell her what we was doing. She didn't even know. We took the studios. They were big. See, back in the day, you had big boxes of reels that looked like the old movie projector size reels. And we just took and put blank ones in there and took the originals out. Now, whether anything was on those, we don't know because we didn't listen to them or nothing. We just put them away and stored them. And you know, I don't know if we ever listened to them or ever used them or anything, but that's what we did. But Daz don't have any music. Trust me, if Daz has some music, it will be all over YouTube. Anything that he had that wasn't on a DAT or like a remake, like he did a Usher remake or a Usher song, you know, where he put his vocals on that with Usher. He got a nice song out there that Usher had back in like 97 or 98.
Oh, yeah,
and Daz, you know, did something and did some rapping on it. And he would do stuff like that with some music. But as far as new album or song, he would have, you know, shopped it to the estate. The estate will give him a bunch of money right now for songs like that. Anybody that have any unheard, because they can't distribute it through a nothing but bootleg, but the estate will pay you probably what you would make off this bootleg if you just brought it to them.
Right.
Because they're the only ones that will be able to distribute it crazy. Where they get a good check, and you know, they will also pay you well to do it. They just did it with a bunch of films with this guy by the name of Gobi that had a lot of footage that I don't think was his, but they just gave him $250,000 just to buy him out. So the state is buying up everything or anything that's Tupac related.
I mean, shout out to Daz. I guess he's heavily talented, but respect to you for clarifying some things. Since we're on Daz and we're talking about why, let me see how far I could go with this interview. Now, Dr. Dre, before I go deeper on Dr. Dre, like, did you have any...
Is that what you're playing? Y'all pussy nigga fake. Bitch, I hang around them Haitians. Pull up on you, tie your kids up, pistol whip you while your bitch naked. Come on, man, 7.